Welcome to Arcana ATL. I'm Intuitive Empath Sydney Rich, and on this channel, I take you through the journey of the tarot through pick-a-cards. This episode is on the Empress, which is that beautiful, motherly, nurturing, majestic, divine feminine energy in the earthly realm. Whereas the High Priestess we talked about in the previous video is the divine feminine in the spiritual realm. What can we bring down to earth and apply those things to our life to manifest what we're wanting and enjoy ourselves? More on the Empress energy, right? She's motherly, she's nurturing, she's caring, she's beautiful, she's strong, she's creative, she's magnanimous. People love her, are attracted to her. So how can you take all of those awesome vibes and incorporate it into what you're wanting to see in your life right now, or how it is manifesting in your life, how you're caring for yourself, how you're caring for others, and how you can use that energy to be creative and produce what you're wanting in your personal journey. So let's go ahead and see which pile you're drawn to so you can get your message on the Empress energy in your life today. Pile number 1 is going to be the Nature Hip Chick Tarot. Pile number 2 is the Empress from the Zombie Tarot. And pile number 3 is the Empress from the Afro Goddess Tarot. I'll give you a moment to use your intuition. 3 deep breaths are always fun to get you nice and grounded. And then just pick the pile that pulls you. And make sure you like and subscribe so you can stay up to date on videos just like this as we learn. Okay, pile number 1, this is your reading on how you can use your nurturing, caring Empress energy to care not only for yourself, but your community, and how you can use that energy creatively as well, okay? So let's start with our tarot cards that we got. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, so lots of grounded energy here from the beginning. I love that. And like I was saying, the Empress energy is very grounded, very nature-based, okay? And then we have the Three of Swords. A win-win outcome is in your forecast. Getting into our oracle messages. Earth. Wow, I love the synchronicity. Grounding. And our rebel messages. Put the fucking phone down. Okay, so I'm getting creatively how we can use our energy to tap into this Empress vibe is very grounded, okay? You're anyone that chose this group feels like you're really starting foundationally something that's going to be long lasting, okay? You have this ability to really create a sense of calm around people. You make people feel very welcome. You make people feel very grounded, okay? That's why we're getting this grounded earth energy here. And I also see with this Ace of Pentacles, you're starting something new, okay? You're in this new chapter of your life. You're in the beginning of it. And it's something that you're like planting that seed, and it's really going to start to grow as you water it. And that's how you're using your nurturing Empress energy in this. You're really watering not only your garden, but people around you. So I wouldn't be surprised if you've been able to help out friends or family, as well as just helping out yourself to get ideation started on your ideas and the first steps in that process. I see that with the Four of Pentacles as well. So 4 talks about foundation, okay, and having security when it comes to finances, home, and everything that makes us feel comfortable, okay, in this earthly realm. And so with the 4 of Pentacles coming out here, it feels like you're really in a space where you're using your Empress creative energy to really help start and build foundation for yourself and others. Might even be something that you're doing in the community that's really helping bring people together. Our warning message here is our Three of Swords. So this is letting you know, don't let your mind get in the way of all the work that you're doing, okay? We want to keep that at bay. So Three of Swords energy can make us feel worried, disappointed when things aren't going as swiftly. Okay, that's the message that I'm getting intuitively. What you're doing right now with this Empress energy is you're taking your time. You're being very grounded, okay? This isn't the fiery part of the Empress energy. This is the grounded, earthy energy of the Empress, okay? So things are going to take a little time, one step in front of the other. So if things aren't happening as quickly as you anticipated, don't allow yourself to get disappointed in that, okay? That's a reminder from Spirit, because what you're doing, you're really going to be creating something that's going to be long lasting. And I absolutely love that. A win-win outcome is in your forecast with our Moonology Oracle message. So what you're doing right now and how you're harboring your Empress energy is you're really creating a foundation for the future, for yourself and for your community, friends, family. This is all about how you can be of service to yourself as well as to others in a very real way. Okay, you're really planting seeds here. And so don't rush it. Don't feel like it should already happen. It's coming. Okay, make sure you're keeping your energy nice and grounded. Okay, tapping into that earth energy, going out in nature. Absolutely amazing that you picked the Empress with the nature depiction. Going out in nature is going to keep you nice and grounded, centered. So as you are putting all these wonderful ideas into action, that's how you're nurturing yourself, okay? That's how you're caring for yourself. So you're not getting frazzled and you're not feel like you're torn in all different directions. Make sure you're being present. And the best way to get present is to go out in nature. I love nature for that exact reason. You can literally see a bird fly by you. You can feel the wind. And that's how we get very grounded, okay? And that goes right into our last message of put the fucking phone down. Too much screen time is making you awkward and sad. Go talk to a live person. So this is saying, like, get out of your head, get out of the techie parts of life and really get into real connection, grounded connection, where we can actually feel someone. Obviously do it safely during these COVID times. But the main thing is it's not about feeling disconnected. Your Empress energy is asking you to connect with people and from a real grounded space. And that means seeing them. And so when you see other people, you're actually able to see yourself. You know what I mean? See your soul and see the direction that you're moving into. So I hope this provided you guys some good information on how to harness your Empress energy. Use it in a way to make real things happen. Plant those seeds. Be patient with them and know that it's for the long haul. It's not a short-term gain. The space that you're in right now, how you're using your creativity, you're really putting that seed in the ground and it's going to be sprouting into something that's going to bring you all the good vibes. It's a win-win outcome is in your forecast. Remember that. So just keep yourself grounded. Don't get sucked into the nonsense that is social media, and remember to go out in nature and enjoy it. So if this resonated with you, let me know in the comment section below. Make sure you subscribe and tune in for the next one. Bye, guys. Pile number 2, this is your reading. You chose the Empress, that's the zombie tarot. And I think this is really interesting because she's the mommy. So I kept talking about that motherly energy from the Empress. And in this one, she is protecting her daughter, even though she's been bitten by the zombie and turning into one. So let's see what this energy has to say for you guys. We have the Four of Cups. So we're already off the bat. We have emotional energy. So I find that really awesome. And then the Knave of Chalices, so the Knight of Cups as well. So here we go with some more emotional energy. And then the King of Cups. Wow. So we are definitely in our feels this group. Okay, guys? A time for healing. The Alchemist. Herbal Kitchen is our wisdom card. And alchemy is very interesting. It's turning something into a different form. So let's see how that plays in. And whatever you were thinking about, don't do it. Okay, so let's see what this energy is speaking to. Okay, off the bat, I'm really feeling like this has to do with using your nurturing, caring Empress energy to help and to see through the this is interesting because this card, this pile is much more emotional, okay, as the first pile was a lot more grounded, practical energy. So what I'm feeling with this group, you guys are in a space right now where you're needing to take assessment of your relationships in your life, okay, and if those relationships are actually giving to you or are they taking from you, because Empress energy is very receptive, okay? It's very feminine, so it's receptive energy. And with this Four of Cups, a lot of times we're in spaces where we're not maybe seeing how others are actually caring for us, okay? And it can feel like we're in it on our own, like we're giving, and no one's giving to us. So this card is saying, take an assessment of your relationships with people and see where people are actually caring about you and what you have to say and how you feel, or where people are kind of like ears are closed and they're just doing their own thing, not taking your feelings into assessment. Because what's interesting with Empress energy, it's just a natural thing to want to create a sense of balance and harmony through being caring. But if that's not being receptive or received, and you're not getting that back, then this feels like it's a time for you to make some changes, okay? The Knave of Chalices, Knave energy is movement, okay? So right now we're in this space where there could be someone in your life that seemed like a partner, seemed like someone that could give to you emotionally, but really they're not really checking out that way. This has a charm energy all around it. It's very charming. It's very, like, ooh, yeah, I'm going to be the best boyfriend, husband, girlfriend you've ever had. And then you actually get into the relationship and you realize you're giving a lot more. You're giving a lot more than they're giving, and you're not feeling very satiated, okay? So it feels like, be mindful, this group, that you're not getting entangled with people that aren't going to give to you. That's the main thing that's coming up very strong. The King of Cups is that same type of energy, okay, but just kind of like elevated. It's this vibe of like wanting to connect emotionally, but not being able to back it up, not being able to have depth. And with this Empress card, it's all energy. It's all about really caring truly for people and for the community. And this is reminding you that if there's relationships in your life that aren't working, that aren't allowing you to be your best, that aren't appreciating you, then maybe we need to reassess where these relationships are in our life and how much energy we're giving them, because we deserve to be filled with love that we give, okay? And I see that here with the time for healing from our Moonology card. This is the time truly for you guys to take an emotional assessment of your relationships. And I know I've said that a couple times, but it's really strong that this is the message here, okay? We want to make sure that our Empress energy is not being taken advantage of. When you're a nurturing, caring, loving, warm, creative, passionate, amazing person, a lot of times people get drawn to that because they want to siphon off of that energy. But this is not the time for them to do that to you any longer. It's time for you to say, you know what? Some things need to change. And that's what I see with this Alchemist. Alchemy is about changing something, gold into money. You're literally changing the chemistry of what it is. And what I feel here is that you guys need to change how your energy is, how you're using your energy, in the sense of like, don't give it willy-nilly, don't give it out just because. Change who deserves to receive that. Do the alchemy of that and say, you know what, you don't fit this criteria, you don't fit this formula, so I no longer can give and nurture you and give you this warmth. You don't fit. And then some people, they do, and then those relationships, they have space. We have space for those relationships. This is very emotional, which is why I feel like me channeling right now, it's very emotional. And so I'm not, it's interesting because these are just so cool. The first group was very grounded, you know, so the energy was very straightforward. This feels a little all over the place. So I wouldn't be surprised if you pick this group if you feel a little all over the place right now, okay? That's okay. But this is here, the message for you from Spirit is that you have the ability to change the relationships in your life, who you allow in your life, and how you allow your energy to be received or spent in your life. And our last message here is whatever you are thinking about, don't do it. Now is not the fucking time, is what the message here is. And that says to me, take a pause. You know, this feels like you're in a relationship. There could be an engagement, or there could be a moving in with each other, or some big step. Now is not the time, because it feels like we need to really take assessment of our relationships in our life and how we're connecting with people in our lives. And if they're worthy of you being there, of your Empress energy, of that awesome energy that is just magnanimous. People want to be around it, but do they deserve it? Now we need to pause and double check, you know, the people in our lives, the relationships in our lives, whether they be professional, romantic, you know, etc. We need to really take a second and really look at what we're getting from the people around us. So if this resonated with you, make sure to leave a comment below. And I know that this, by purging out what's not needed, your Empress energy is going to be stronger and more confident and more creative, and you're going to be back in your bag, right? So it's really important for you guys to take assessment of the relationships around you is what I'm feeling. So make sure you subscribe so you can stay up to date on the next pick a card. And I'm sending you all the love and light. Bye, guys. Hey, pile number 3, let's see what your message is about harnessing your Empress energy, okay? We've had some very distinct energies with pile number 1 and number 2, and let's see what yours is talking about. So let's start with your tarot. We have the 3 of Cups. On here it says celebration. That's exactly what 3 of Cups is all about. It's always like a party. We have the Knave of Pentacles, okay? Love that. Ooh, and 3 of Cups again. So we're definitely celebrating something in this group, you guys. Let's see. It's time to release negativity, our Moonology card. Our Witch's Wisdom card is the Anathema, which is boundaries. And our Rebel card is Rebel, because fuck it. So this group feels free. It feels fun. It feels lighthearted. It feels very creative. So the Empress energy that you guys are harnessing is definitely that creative energy, okay? That creative, divine, feminine. Master of your craft, of what you do, of who you are. And now it feels like it's the time for you to really step into that in a big way. I feel like you guys that chose this group, what you've been working on is actually like, now it's time to be like, yay, I did it. That's why I feel with both of these 3 of Cups, there is something that you're going to be celebrating. Emotionally, you're in a space where your creativity is paying off. You're seeing it. You're seeing the results, okay? It feels like a very exciting time here. And with that Empress energy, it's all about, you know, how you can serve yourself, but also your community. So I wouldn't be surprised if you chose this group, if there's something that you're going, like a grand opening or a huge accomplishment, a Grammy nomination, you know, whatever the case may be. I really feel like your creative energy has gotten you to a place where now you're celebrating your success. And I also see that with the Knave of Pentacles. So Knave, Knight of Pentacles, is about movement. And Pentacles is very grounded, practical, real life energy. So that's why it feels like something that you've been working on. Now it's time to celebrate that it's coming into fruition, that it's happening, okay? And this movement is just the beginning, okay? But what's important is a lot of times we don't even celebrate those first wins. And this is a time for you to really energetically be excited, be proud of yourself, and realize that your creative Empress energy created your reality that you're celebrating right now. It's you. You did it with your listening to your inner self and listening to that power within you, you harnessed it and said, look what I've created. So this could be family. This could be, you know, you're being pregnant. And that's interesting because she is pregnant in this card. So starting a family, starting a business, accomplishing something like finishing school. It really feels like you've accomplished something. And this is really time for you to realize that this is not only awesome for you, it's awesome from everyone around you as well. So any fears, anything that's getting in the way of you being happy and celebrating, release it. It's time to release that negativity, baby. No space for it here, okay? You guys are really in a really prime time of your life. And so if there's people around you that aren't, you know, just as excited as you are, now it's time to put those boundaries up, okay? That's why we have the boundaries card. It feels like you guys are really stepping into success. And some people aren't going to come with you because it's not space for them. Okay. You don't want these people that are coming out of the woodworks and seeing what you're doing and seeing what's happening in your life and trying to jump on the train. Now it's time to set those boundaries for your safety, to safeguard your power, your essence, your energy, that creative, nurturing energy of the Empress. Like I was saying at the intro, it's very magnanimous. People want to be around you. They want to siphon from that type of energy. So now is the time, as you're seeing this success in your life and however that resonates with you, time to put boundaries up. And not everyone is invited to the party, okay? Remember that. And with this last message, rebel, because fuck it. This is telling you that now is not the time to worry about rules. Now is not the time to worry about image and how you look. Now is the time to be in the passions of what you've created. Be in that fiery energy of just feeling it, you know? And it's not about just, you know, doing everything perfect and being perfect. It's about being like, hell yeah, I did this shit. I created this. I accomplished this. I finished this. I started this. It's going well. Money's coming in, you know, like all of those things. It's time to just be free and really express yourself passionately. That's the main message here. I feel it really strong. It's all about passion and enjoyment and excitement. That Empress energy of creativity is on 100 with you guys, okay? So I hope this resonated. I'm feeling pumped up for you guys. Let me know what is starting, what you have accomplished in the comments below. And make sure you subscribe so you can see the next videos that come out. You guys are rocking it. Just make sure you're releasing any of that negativity, including creating your boundaries for the people that are not supposed to be coming to your party, okay? I'll see you guys next time. Sending you all the love and light. Bye.